Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Hardcore Survival. I'm a bit late today, but I got a reason. I was asleep until like 5 minutes ago. Okay, shut up. What can I say? Withers can be hacked in memorial of the wither that killed us last time, because they hit us first in the ass. Uh, yeah, no, I'd woken up on time. I was there. I was ready. I was cheap. I was so ready. Is there no sound? Okay, there is sound. It's just so fucking quiet. Sound. Player 100% on. Okay. Uh. Maybe that'll help bringing up the bringing up my sound a little bit. There we go. And so, what was I doing? Yeah, I had woken up on time. I was ready. I wasn't ready. I decided that since I'm so tired, I know my name is a lie, that I would just have us not understanding that I would wake up there on my side with my eyes closed. Smart idea. You know, if you're ever tired, it's really smart to just decide to wake up with your eyes closed. You know, I technically woke up with my eyes closed, in that sense that I woke up 40 minutes later, a lot more refreshed than I did when I first woke up. So we're here with a happy me today. We're here with a happy me. Happy, excited. Well, maybe not excited. Happy. So if you guys didn't know, I streamed last Wednesday for 7.5 hours. It was going to be 10 hours. I cut it short because I died, and there was no point continuing. Hello, Caisson. No, hello, welcome to the party, Caisson. But we got super lucky last time on that seed. Just so good, because we spawned, what was it? Not even 2 minutes later, we found a village. In the village, there was a big mine shaft underneath, lots of villagers. It was amazing. What am I still doing with this dirty little thing? A dirty old stick. Probably should have made 2 axes, because I now go on murder sprees with these axes. But oh well. But oh well. You know? Because that's my target right. How are you doing tonight, Caisson? How's everyone doing today? Tonight? Apparently that's a very rare sheep. Baby brown. Well, I'm doing great too. I think, yeah, I'm doing great too. Especially since I'm now murdering unfortunate innocent animals. Where are they? I'm leaving orphans. You know, that's like the only reason, people only kill the parents, right? It's because kids don't really give you anything. Like a parent, you can kill them, they have a wallet, they have a jacket, they have keys. And kids Kid's got a mess. You know, you kill a kid, you have a mess to clean up. That's extra work on your plate. No one likes work. I mean, like, it's hard to say, but I've had to do it. I mean, like, you know, we don't talk about it too much. You know, it's against the law, but I've had to do it. No, I haven't. I promise. I've not had to clean up after a dead kid. No, I actually haven't. That's a cliff. You know, it's kind of annoying. I was looking for orange flowers last time, because I wanted to make orange and green glass to surround my pumpkin farm. My pumpkin and melon farm, actually. And there it is. All of it. Right there. So, at least we're getting a lot of sugarcane this time. Not that we need all that much sugarcane. Yeah, it is very sad. Okay, so how far do we think we're gonna get today? Not very far. I know myself, we're not gonna get that far. I should probably figure out the seed for the last world, because that was a good seed. Oh well. Oh well, I don't care about the seed. Trees. Actually, I guess I should care a little bit about the seed. I need... no, not seed, cobblestone. I need to get cobblestone to make a Bunsen burner. It's kind of annoying now, because I ran past all the cobblestone. I've been practicing a lot to do stuff like that, because no, I haven't. I don't practice on jack shit. I should practice a lot more. I should do research and practice and do all that cool, quote-unquote, exciting stuff. But I don't. Those practices for losers. Like that turtle. He gave me seagrass. That was probably a little mean. Dark, of course. Like, I didn't have to kill the turtle, now did I? Now, if I remember, apparently it's actually good to have turtle eggs if you're ever to make a zombie farm. You can put those, and they will lead the zombies, because apparently zombies hate turtle eggs for some reason. Which is cool, I guess. Why am I checking? Why am I checking the dark oak forest like there's gonna be a farm over there? What am I doing? What kind of craziness have I accepted into my soul? That's not. There we go. I've accepted a lot of craziness. You androcyte. No one loves you. Like, people don't hate you, but no one loves you, androcyte. like, be obvious. What was I thinking about? I've been making myself angry at the inconsistent logic of The Walking Dead. Now, I talk about zombies semi-frequently, I know that. And by that, I mean very frequently, I know that. But that's because I like zombies. I like the concept of zombies. You know, of course, I don't remember the definition. Actually, fuck. Strip the log. Okay, 1 second. Definition of zombie. A corpse said to be revived by witchcraft, especially in certain African Caribbean regions. And then the second definition is apparently it is a drink. Well, I think wow, I was going to say, well, my idea of a zombie is different because I'm right. And I must say, I don't even have to play a part for that. I was expecting to have to argue my way. So my opinion of a zombie is a corpse reanimated and moves on feral instinct. It doesn't have thought, it doesn't have a brain. So, if everyone remembers 28 days and 28 weeks later, they're infected, or zombies, quote unquote, are not actually zombies, since it's a rabies virus which affects the living, and they can still die, even from just natural causes. That could have gone bad. Could have gone very bad. I need to sleep before too many mobs spawn. And so, it also changes the idea, or it also argues that liches, which are undead revived through magic, would not be a zombie because they don't move through feral instincts. As I said, and this includes the idea that animals are zombies as well, since it's any being revived through any being reanimated. It's not even revived, it's reanimated. There is a distinct difference in that wording. Reanimated and moves through feral instinct. So even if it's a zombie at first and like eventually somehow develops a mind, at that point it loses its title of zombie. It is then just an undead, which is a different classification, which is any undead with a mind. Whether it be their old mind or a new mind, it is just an undead with mind. And I think that's a decent interpretation of zombie and undead, and I would classify the two and separate them from being intertwined, interconnected. Pumpkins. We always find pumpkins. We hardly ever find melons. Because melons can only show up in jungles. That is correct. Still, you know, it's like, it's annoying. And so, to harken back to the reason why we even started talking about zombies, The Walking Dead. It's a decent show, at least in its earlier seasons. I honestly haven't seen its later seasons, any of them. Or whatever. I saw up to the Kingdom area, and then I dropped off for just various reasons. My own reasons being I prefer reading the comic, because the comic is better. 100 times better. Oh my god, it's so much better. Who remembers Andrea? Well, in the comic, number one, everyone remembers Dale. Old Man Dale, who died somehow. Well, first off, she ended up smashing him because they were both emotionally broken and dependent on each other, and so grief makes thief. She also got a big bullet hole torn up all the way across her face, I do believe from a gang fight in prison? Or something like that. It was either in the prison or something else, maybe around Herschel Farm, I don't remember. But she got a big bullet hole that went from the side of her mouth all the way out her cheek. Yeah, it was savage. It was savage, it was horrible to look at, it was honestly cool. Rick had his hand cut off, I do believe. No. Yes. He had his hand cut off a lot earlier than the movie Rick. This? Yeah. Yes. And then they reattached it or something like that. And eventually, I do believe he gained semi-functionality of it because they reattached it. And then it got, like, crushed. It was either crushed... It was definitely crushed at some point. Around the prison arc. Everyone remembers Tyrese? Yeah, well, he didn't die, some hero, in the prison. He went on to actually be a big member of Rick's gang. I think he was actually alive during the all the stuff with the people in What's-Its place. I know that's a great title. Hey, Flint. Might fire. Silk touch. That's a useless brute. It's a useless enchantment on the fucking hoe. Oh well. You know what? Oh well. And with spite, well, now that's actually kind of useful. I should have picked up that chest. See, that would have been smart. Kind of sad that we've had to go so far away from the other forests. Thank you. The best kind of orphans are ones that you make. Thank you. But yeah, there's a bunch of different differences. One of the most well-known ones is there is no Daryl Dixon. There's only a Merle Dixon, who also eventually ends up betraying the governor and helps Rick, and I do believe dies in much the same way. I do believe Dale made it all the way to the farm, blah blah blah, different things. Well, I was thinking about it, and the zombie infection is weird. They've made their cake and they're eating it too. So, in The Walking Dead, everyone at the beginning thinks that, oh, you get bit, you turn. Which makes sense, you know, that's how people were turning, though in all truth, it's not how it works. When Rick went to the CDC, spoilers ahead, when Rick went to the CDC, he learned that the infection was airborne and that, or whatever, everyone's already infected with the virus. So if you die in any way, you would then turn. Make sense? Yes. And so, why is getting bitten by the zombies such a scary thing still? Because, let's say you had smallpox. You can't have stronger smallpox on top of your smallpox. You can only get a different disease to exacerbate the smallpox. But even then, this virus is proven that it lies dormant in a living human host, which means it can't do anything against the living human host. It can't fight the immune system. It lies dormant. And so getting bit by a zombie in this world shouldn't be a zombie death sentence. You don't turn into a zombie. The worst thing that these fucking zombies have are the bacteria plagues from inside their mouths, which most of can probably be treated with antibiotics, rest, and watch. So for Jim, because Jim died near the beginning of the apocalypse. Honestly, it was like what, 3 months or whatever into the apocalypse. So the zombies had time to create disgusting variations of themselves, but still, or bacteria, but still. Jim got a very weak bite on his chest. It left some teeth marks. It wasn't that serious. If Jim took antibiotics, had the wound cleaned and dressed, and then just rested for a couple of weeks, he probably would have been fine in a real world apocalypse. Because it's not like he got super infected from the bite. You can't have that. It doesn't make sense. Whereas for Herschel, everyone knows and everyone loves Herschel. Infinite ammo Herschel. Good guy, great guy. Everyone loves him. Everyone hates him. Good guy. Well, in the prison, he got bit. He was searching around with Rick to clear out the prison. He got bit in the leg. Which, it makes some sense. It's like, okay, yeah. But that was after the time that Rick had gone to the CDC. So Rick knew that everyone was already infected. So all they really needed to do was stop Herschel from freaking out, feed him antibiotics, clean and dress the wound, and then fucking clean, dress, sterilize, all that good stuff on the wound, and he would have been fine. He had what, a small chunk taken out of the back of his leg? All you needed to do was clean, suture, dress the wound, kind of stuff like that. They didn't have to cut off his leg, which is horrible to say, considering the fact that they did. And even more so, cutting off his leg nearly killed him anyways, from A, blood loss, and B, shock of pain. So it's like, well, fuck everyone, right? There was just so many you can't have a disease like that. For The Last of Us, at the very least, they don't force you to eat their cake. The disease is spore-borne, a toxic spore that once ingested, whatever, it infects your body and mutates you. It rapidly kills your body and parasitizes it. Clear. Boom, done. It is clearly a well definition of zombie. It hijacks your immune system or whatever, your nervous system, which is an entirely different point. Why does a disease have to hijack the human brain when technically the spinal cord is all they need? Blah blah. That's not actually a joke. Why would they need to hijack the brain when all you need is a spinal cord? I guess we're gonna have to go, what is that, this way? We went all the way to the edge there, there's nothing there, we have to go that way. Like, I could build wherever I want, which means I could go back there to the... You know what, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to the Dark Oak Forest, because it had all the different trees and all the different stuff. Well, that was weird. And so, The Walking Dead is inconsistent, and it makes me angry. Can anyone tell? The Last of Us has a better plot story, but it's also pretty easy to solve. You determine where the zombie is, you literally corral them, and because it's a spore, you firebomb the area. Hey, no worries, I am perfectly fine with that. You know, having any noise is always a good thing. It's always a nice thing. But firebombing, you would firebomb the area, step 1, for the Last of Us zombies. And then what would you do? You would go in with heavily armed flamethrowers with full gas mask action, like gas mask, air tank, just full bulked up, you know, riot armor, if not stronger class stuff. And you'd have flamethrowers with those guys, and then you'd have a second squad, what, 10 feet behind them, 20 feet behind them, always having a visual with the same classification of armor, but holding assault rifles. You would think that would be the smartest thing, because I don't think any infected is going to be biting through a fucking Kevlar vest. Or, you know, a Kevlar mask, whatever. It doesn't matter. No one's going to be getting through that bullshit, because they can't. There is limitations to the human body, and granted, things like clickers and boomers and all those other disgusting ones, they make the limitation harder to see because they become more and more infected, which makes them stronger, albeit it also makes them smarter for some reason, but that's unrelated. So yeah, it's just, it grumples my grumble, because that's 2 zombie apocalypses with no actual issue. The Walking Dead zombie apocalypse is just kind of, well, it's already a bad premise from the start. Shambling zombies have no danger to them. If I can do a brisk walk and walk faster than a zombie horde, then there's no point in ever worrying. So long as I have a sharp stick called a spear, I could literally walk 2 steps ahead of the zombie horde and stab them, even if it takes me 5 hours of walking around in circles, because, you know, it would take you hours to kill an entire zombie horde alone. It's very important that you recognize how dangerous they are, and they're not that dangerous. You could clear out a city block, like, so long as you have a clear pathway to train them, which is a gaming term. If you had a circular pathway to train zombies, then that's fine. All you'd have to do is make sure that there's no extra ones coming out of the woodwork to catch you off guard. And then you could just use a spear. You would think, oh, I'll just use a gun. Don't use a gun. Never use a gun. That's really dumb. Don't use a gun. Don't be stupid. Reason why you don't use a gun is A, it's loud. B, it's loud. And C, it'll hurt your ears because it's loud. Like, it'll draw the attention of humans, it'll draw the attention of zombies, it'll waste your ammunition when you could have just done the job with a handheld tool, and it injures you, it makes you deaf without proper protection. Even with proper protection, it makes you deaf. It gives you tinnitus, it makes your ears weaker because it damages them. It's too loud, so it damages them. That's why. Like, there are reasons why we try and mitigate the active use of guns or create better hearing protection. There's another swamp over there. We got 2 swamps and a big old land. I'm going the right way for... Yeah, I'm going the right way. It was just a long way back. Whoosh. Okay, what was I thinking about? Zombies. What other zombie apocalypse are there? Well, there's sprinting zombies. Ones that sprint. Wow, who would have ever thought? They're more dangerous. They're actually a lot more dangerous, but their danger only presides in the initial step, in first contact. If someone survives first contact, the zombie threat goes down by about 70%. Nothing against the zombie, it's just how it works. Like, once I recognize that you're a sprinter, I can just set up walls and kill you that way. Your literal only danger is first contact. And the other danger, I guess, would be unknown infection vectors. Like, that is one of the biggest dangers of first contact. Unknowns. If you don't know how the zombie virus spreads, then don't do anything. Don't fight zombies. Run. Hide. If you have to fight them at a distance of at least 5 feet, and try to mitigate what it can splash on. Wear proper protection. Another thing I don't like about the zombie apocalypse in The Walking Dead. If it was like blood transfer, or fluid transfer, or some kind of bacteria that just lived on the zombie bodies, holy shit, Rick and the gang would have died in the first fucking months. Because everyone remembers that titular episode, it was like episode 1 or episode 2 or whatever of the zombie apocalypse. No, it was episode 1 in The Walking Dead. Rick went to, what is it, Alexandria, got saved by Glenn, and was then running around, got trapped in a building, and they decided, hey, let's cut open the zombie and maybe it'll protect us. Splash it on our body, goop goop. And so, I do believe not only did they splash it on their body, on like their clothes and stuff, they also splashed it on their faces, you know, covered themselves proper. Yeah, it's if it was infection vector, I'm pretty sure they all would have been infected. And died. Not to mention all the just splatter gore that happens all the time. Like, fucking hell, it just never ends. Because they kill zombies at such close range that there's just so much splatter gore. Especially with melee weapons. It's like, wow. A lot of that got into your mouth today, didn't it? Oh yeah, no, it's fine. It's like, no, it's not fine, you dumb fucks. I'm getting duped by a cow. Stop it. It's like, you gotta recognize the dangers of the situation, and the danger of the situation is very big. There's a lot of danger. We're gonna live here. Took a bit of looking around, took a bit of wandering. We're gonna live here. For access to trees. For access to trees, different trees. White trees, brown trees, dark brown trees, black trees. That's another dark brown tree. Water. No village though. No village though. That's the sad one. I guess let's cook more. Nearly a stack of fucking raw mutton. Awful. This. At least I've got fire protection or something like that. This. Oh, that would be awful. That would be awful. We have a lot of white wool. Thank you. Feather, boots, wood. Pumpkin sugarcane, that. Okay, let's start ripping down trees, I guess. Sticks, no sticks. That's sticks. So yeah, it just makes... It has its logical inconsistencies in it, or failures. Now here's a zombie apocalypse that would be scary. Number one, forget the idea of headshots kill zombies. Forget, it's a dumb idea, it was always dumb. Like, it has some basis in truth, but instead of headshots, spine. You have to destroy aspects of the spine. Or disable the entire usability of the spine, because that's the important thing. All of our bodies, muscles, nerves, and other stuff runs on the spinal cord. Now here's an issue with the zombie apocalypse that I almost forgot to say. You would have to have a living being exist within the host. Unfortunate to say, unless it's based on black magic, you ain't gonna be getting a moving zombie without a living being, because the human body moves on impulse and active electricity. You know, it's electrical impulses that dictate how we move, or even allow us to move, rather. You ain't moving jack very far without that. Other issues. Everyone has other issues. I have a lot of issues. Clearly, I talked about zombies way too much, way too long. Too much zombies, they say. Too much zombies. This is unhealthy. I say, you're right, but I can't stop, please. I need a doctor. I was like, too much zombies, not healthy. Too much. And I'm like, please, I need a doctor. They don't seem to care. They never care. All they want to say is, too much zombie, not healthy. Too much tree, not healthy. Need to cut down tree. Need to cut a lot tree. Maybe I'll burn down tree at a later point. That would be fun. What was I doing? I was doing this. Is there a cave back here? There was. Nice. Nice. Low lichen. Well, there's no iron in that part of the cave. Fucking useless. What's the point in having a cave if it doesn't have iron? There's some iron. Big boy iron. See, the gods heard my complaints, and they sought fit to bestow upon me their good grace for the fear of agitating me. Right? That's how it works, right? It wasn't just blind dumb luck or anything like that. It was gods being fearful of making me mad. I like that interpretation. I like that interpretation a lot. Let's see. This big. Okay. this. This. I don't have my cats with me today. There's often one or so cats just vibing in my room, but none of my cats are vibing with me today. Maybe they know just how batshit crazy I am. Maybe they know. They know the secrets of the universe, and they know how danger. They know how danger. Me a shield. Thank you. Meat goes in the corner. Dark oak can stay there. Bucket. I need a bucket. That's correct. Ooh, apples. I forgot the dark oak gives apples. That's good. That's nice. I like apples. Everyone hates apples, right? That'd be a sad thing to do, to hate apples. Well, I got a couple caves. They're all just pretty much useless. So step one is get rid of the idea that headshots kill zombies. Step two, give them incredible durability, because headshots don't kill zombies. Like, the human body is durable enough. You don't really have to do anything else for that. Let's go from here. Actually, let's bring this out for I don't want it that close to my house. Headshots kill zombies, or don't kill zombies, and you have to destroy the spine to get anywhere. What do you do? Well, now, imagine there being a tumorous lump in the body. Number one, also, viruses straight up are out. The closest a virus can do is incite the rage virus, which is not a zombie. As we've spoken before, the rage virus was a rabies thing. The rage virus was rabies, not zombies, so yeah. It does have its issues. Wow, that thing just fucking dies. Holy shit. Okay, let's go like this. Fucking weird. So imagine having tumorous lumps in your body, which would be, well, you wouldn't really feel it because you'd be dead. These are the things that reanimate your corpse. These are the things that make the zombie virus a zombie virus. So it's these things that, as I said, make the zombie virus a zombie virus. We're fine with that. I need a shovel. You can only sleep at night or during thunderstorms. Fuck you. Fuck you and your mother. I do have the thoughts going in my head. I'm just struggling to bring them out after so long. Hey, Beaner. Mean? Wanna give me some love? No, you just wanna drink water? Wanna be an exceptionally nice cat? There we go. There we go. Now. There we go. What was I doing? I was making a shovel. Yes. I was. Good. Good. One, two, three, four. So yeah. Make tumorous growths on the human body. These can be called the nerve centrals, or whatever you want to call them. And these would be the things that actually control the human, the corpse rather. They'd be attached directly to the spinal cord in some way through a tendril. And unless these things are destroyed, much like the human brain, unless these things are destroyed, then the zombie doesn't technically die. It just can be rendered immobile due to the limitations of a human body. And so that's the first step. Number 2, make them fast. You know, thanks to that would make them dangerous in all cases. Number 3, give them the intelligence or the creative thought process of a 5-year-old child or a bird. Everyone knows how smart crows are? Well, the issue is that these would be zombies, quote-unquote, because the body is moving through indirect decisions. But the thing that's controlling the bodies doesn't have to be a zombie. Like, there is that workaround, because unfortunately, it would have to be somewhat smart enough, or it would have to have the ability to make its own brain. So in technical truth, zombie apocalypse can't happen. Right? This is no longer a zombie apocalypse, it's just whatever closest approximation counts. Apocalypse. Like, that's how it works. What's this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. Dumbass. That's right, I called you a dumbass. What you gonna do about it, Nico? You just failed to jump to get through the window, okay? Well, being a dumbass, in my opinion. And so, technically these would not classify as zombies under my definition, but we're still gonna call it a zombie apocalypse. It's more correct than the fucking a lot of other apocalypse. The body is still being feral, it's just being piloted. Similar to the, in this classification, would be similar to the idea of the Huron virus, which makes the zombies, the freshly infected, be able to retain some semblance of mind, whereas the definitely old and infected clearly have turned full feral. Stop biting boxes, will you? Why? What do boxes have? Like you're getting iron out of those things. Or are you? No, you're not eating them for iron. What was I talking about? Yes, the Huron virus from the if only I could remember. what's it called? The game I'm going to stream when its second version comes out. It's called not The Last of Us, Dying Light. Took me a little while, but I get there. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice, crisp Pepsi right there. Nice and crisp. It gets me good. It gets me good stuff. I need to make a storage system. I have enough wood that I can make a storage system. We go ahead and fill up my inventory with cobblestone first. I don't have any coal in my inventory. Chimney criminies that spooked my heart. Like, that guy just appeared there. Didn't even walk up to us, he just appeared there, spooked me. Gave me a bit of a spooker. Thank you. That's why we make a shield as quickly as possible, because creepers can be anywhere. You don't want to meet a creeper in hardcore without a shield, or some other equally useful item, like a token of undying. Although I find that tokens of undying are kind of useless to me, because I used one and I died. What was it? We successfully did a raid or whatever, and then I used one and it didn't go my way, okay? Did not go my way. Fucking Vex, I hate Vex so much. That was bullshit. It should have just despawned like a full minute ago. Minute prior. I couldn't afford to get rid of different things. Oh, that was so bullshit on that one. Like, I was not the happy camper people want me to be. Not the happy camper. Okay, torches. How do you lean against stuff and make noises like that? It's annoying. Stop it. Now we got some lights in these here tunnels. Which is useful, kinda. I mean, like, it's useful enough at least. Useful enough. Okay, what was I talking about? I was talking about the zombies. The Zambonis. Also the zombies in warm bodies is not classified as zombies under my definition. They clearly retain their mind and sense, they just lose memories as to who they are. And they do act on a little bit of feral instinct, but it's clear that they can turn back into humans, given enough time, energy, and preparation. The Bonies, though, would be classified as zombies since they do move on feral instinct. They've lost access to mind and self. So yeah, they'd be classified. will be a big cave system, isn't it? Hoping so. I'm hoping to get iron. Second step, or would this be third step? Let them mutate. Different zombies for different challenges, you know? It might be a bit, what is that? Iconic at this time, but still, mutation is a danger. Mutation is a big danger. Yeah, let them mutate. Let the zombies try and have their semblance of structure. Okay. That was almost dangerous. Okay. What was I talking about? Zombies. Yes, zombies. Let them mutate. Now, they don't have to have big mutations, but basic things for basic tasks. The biggest mutation would be the brain, allowing them to grow and learn on actions. Like, the initial wave would just be that. An initial wave of dumb, feral, completely feral zombies. But the secondary wave, once everything's been settled, would have semi-smart zombies. Zombies would know to avoid human settlements in order to keep well, it wouldn't even be proliferating. In order to stay alive, it would have a sense of, or these undead rather, because they wouldn't be classified as zombies at that point, would have a sense of life. They'd have a sense of being alive. They'd want to continue being alive for the sense of proliferation, or even if they're not alive, they want to continue existing. Granted, the infection which is inside them is alive, whereas their bodies are dead. Though it creates kind of a symbiosis. Like, it would have to restructure the body so that the body is dead, or rather the brain is dead. The body is alive, because having a dead body would mean that it would have to work extra hard to maintain its thing, its ability to move the body. As I said, you need electricity to move a body. So either it would have to extend tendrils all the way through a human's body to just basically use us like a meat sleeve puppet. You know, that would be the only way else. Or it would have to keep the body alive in much the same way that the other what's it called thing does. In The Last of Us, it technically keeps the body somewhat alive by usage of its mycelium. So it makes sense. It makes a little bit of canonical sense, understanding, all that good stuff. Alright, creepos, on this way to die. I meant like one of you, not two of you. Well, you know what, if you want to kill each other like that, I'm fine with that. All dispersed, but that is still just as dangerous as standing near me. But now they're hidden in the forest somewhere, and I don't know where they've gone. Farm's looking good. Plants are growing. That's good. Right. We need to produce. People often over-evaluate themselves. I bet you're gonna be like, what? That's such a weird thing to do. And I'll say, it is. I watched a thing earlier today. It was like a TED Talk or whatever. And it was about a lady who not even single-handedly, who had saved 2,000 Jewish children from the Nazis during World War II. And it's like, after I finished watching that, I thought to myself, I'm pretty sure if push came to shove, I could do something like that. And then I had to stop and be like, am I seriously so fucking vain that I would think that? Of course, no one knows what they can and can't do until push comes to shove. Like, that's the reason of push comes to shove. You don't know what you can and can't do until that point. But it's like, am I seriously so fucking vain that I would think I'm equally capable in doing this monumentally terrible? Like, it's a great task to save these children, but it's a terrible burden. Like, wow, I'm just a crackhead, aren't I? Like, I can't believe I ever let that thought exist in my head. And then I also had to catch myself there. It's like, well, I can't really hate myself for thinking that. It's just innate. That's gonna bother me. That's gonna bother me a lot. I need to fix this. Like, we as humans often overestimate ourselves for a myriad of reasons. But it's like, so we can't actually fault ourselves for doing that, though we should be aware that we are, since it is a very important thing. Let's see. Like this. Go. The outside is that, and I'll make the inside dark oak. The inside floor dark oak. This, that.
Every core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
And that. And then these will also have Windows at. Okay. No, I don't like that. I do not like that in the slightest. I should probably start cooking my iron, because that would be smart. That. This. Give me iron axe, thank you. Oh, I still have stone axe, so that's good. I do not need to use it. Okay, yeah, it does have to be recessed a little bit. That, or... That's not the right way. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Okay, like... that, like that. That, that. Like that's the normal way. So we're gonna work with the normal way for now. We can work on recess at a little different time. What was I talking about? Okay, this one I actually blanked on. I don't remember what I was talking about. Talking about a lot of zombies. Mutation. The ability to learn, which would be a very important thing. Let's see. Yeah, the ability to learn, which is an important thing, a very important thing. Like, if a zombie is able to witness a human open a door and then replicate the action, that's a very importantly different thing than if a zombie, or if a zombie is able to think that, oh hey, this is entryway, but it's stopping me. Maybe rock will work, kind of thing. Like, with the same creativeness that a Corvid would have, or a 5-year-old toddler would have. Like, that would be an important distinction. Or an important thing to have, yeah. Ooh, that is a sleek looking floor. This way. This. I don't need it to be that tall because it's only me in this area, right? Right. Make it about this tall. It should be good, right? Hopefully. See how slabs work. Like that. Maybe instead of a slab there, we put that. And that. Yeah, we'll have stairs and slabs. I want to see how that works. Nice. Sleep until day. Sleep until you're gay. Drink Pepsi all day. Don't actually do that. It's bad for your health. Let's see what the stairs look like in this system. That. Maybe if we extended that out a little bit. Cornflower. Let's see, if we go like that. That. Kind of looks the same as it did before. If we extend it again. As much as I want to have natural form, I can't accept natural form. We'll use this as a test for this side, and then we'll put it on the other side with the same stuff. Okay, that's our center beam. We can go take this, that, that. Okay. Let's see. In all honesty, I think I prefer the slab way. Slab way just looks smoother. It doesn't look as chunky. Which makes sense, it's not supposed to be chunky, but still. This, that. Happy I used so much of my resources on stairs. Like, stairs don't make sense. They use up more resources than slabs, and they give you less actual use for material. Like, how does that make any semblance of intelligence? Right? They use up more shit and they give you less. It's like, that doesn't make any sense. Okay. I like how the house is very slowly getting built. Well, it's actually not that slow, but still. I don't need to do it. What's this? What? That. I don't know, I still have stairs on my hotbar, but it's kind of dumb. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I could use stairs for texture or some other purpose. Maybe for farming or something, I don't know. Yeah, it's been an annoyance for a lot of people. No one likes that you can't use some kind of tool for the wood stairs. I think that looks half decent. I think it's at least looking half decent. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That leaves us a 2-block gap here that we can turn into a basement. Something like that. We don't need all 5 spots. We can go. Actually, let's go 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 4. We need to be 3 blocks down, so yeah, that would be fine. That would be fine. A little stretched, but it would be fine. Okay. I'm gonna have to start moving stuff into the what's this? A shelter? A house? Shelter? Shack? I'm gonna have to start moving stuff in soon. Okay, so with it being like this, I could maybe not. I was gonna say I could make it into a thing. A glass like sunroof area. Can't do it though. I just love that I have a lot of mental ability. Now that I've stopped talking about zombies, I'm at a loss as to what to talk about. Since my zombie, because I got myself angry at work, thinking about the power of the zombie apocalypse in shows and movies. I got myself angry or upsetty spaghetti because of that. And now I'm done talking about it, and it's like, well, now I don't have anything to do. My one dimension as a human has, I've lost my one dimension of interest. Okay, now it's over to that. I think that lines up perfectly, actually. It's cute. Awning? Awning? Would that be an awning? I don't think that would be an awning. Okay, let's I guess start moving chests in and start putting chests in. Guess that's gonna be our room for now. And then we can go chest, 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 chest. Chest, chest. That looks kind of cool. Now that was some genius level IQ right there. And what do I need? I need 12, this. Did not need more chests. 15. Oh, that one would annoy me. This one's gonna be the one that annoys me. Oh, that's nice. It's a little bedroom. A tiny little bedroom. Doesn't have the most space, but it's enough for me. Now that's making use of our house. This. Got some coal. Maybe not smart to just pump that open, but it's okay. We can deal with it. So, cobble, food, wood, monster. Food. Monster. That doesn't go monster. I need to make more chests, actually. Andesite, cobblestone, food, hose go in food, food. Mob, surprisingly. Again, I don't know why I put flint in mob, but it's something I do. It really doesn't belong there. This. 6 more. 6 more. Dirt. Okay, what was that? Where would go? Cobble, wood. Cobble, wood, food, mob, metal, and blocks. Like dirt, andesite, and the others. Then we can start a second wall. Now right there, and this can be other blocks. And I need to make a third one. Third one. Thank you. Goes to here, this, and then this can go blocks and materials that I don't need at the moment. Dark oak. I do have a little bit of a system for the prep house, at least for chest placement, I usually do 2 stacks 4 high. This time I didn't because I don't have the room to do 4 high, but that's okay. Put a cobblestone ring around this farm to stop it from the pumpkins from just going anywhere. I'm really picky about that. Very, very picky about that. I don't like the pumpkins when they just randomly go out of the area. We're not going to get a lot of wheat at the beginning, but we're still going to get some, right? Yeah. Now let's go murder a bunch of trees. Like I've done. Thank you, K-Sun, for that follow. I have murdered a lot of trees in my time. Actually reminds me of back when I was a kid, and I used to actually kill trees. Hey, no worries, we're still gonna be here for a little while longer. Make up for the time I missed by being late. But no, I used to hit trees with a stick or ski poles. That was another thing, ski poles. It was fun for me. I loved it. It was activity outside. It was energetic. I could hit them with all of my might. And it was really fun seeing those tiny little tree branches break. Really fun. I actually really enjoyed hitting the trees with sticks, with a ski pole. I probably shouldn't have enjoyed it so much, but I did. And that's why I'm okay. Like, my mother got really angry at me after a while because I had killed 2 trees. And they were spruce trees, or pine trees or whatever. They were meant to be hardy trees that would last a lifetime. Yeah, I murdered them. they were small trees. They were baby trees. Well, pretty well baby trees. They were bigger than me at that time. But I still murdered them. What? Holy shit. Axes just shred mushrooms. What the hell is with that? Did people know about that? Axes just fucking rip mushrooms? That's freaky. I did not know how overpowered axes were against mushrooms. That must be something from the new update, right? I swear they couldn't just insta-mine mushrooms. Get out of there. Like, that is just pure insta-mine right there. I shouldn't be hitting the log with my slab of meat. With my cooked lunch. Okay, go up another one. There's probably another layer above me. Or maybe there's not. Maybe this is a short tree. Pod soil is a weird material. Very weird material. So then the actions I'm going to have to take now are... I'm going to have to capture zombie villagers in boats or minecarts, preferably minecarts, I think. Give them something to hold, and then keep them safe until I can revive them. Like, that's about what I need to do, because I don't have access to village at this time, so I'm going to have to make my own village. Which is fine, you know, but it's okay. Okay, this. Got 2 stacks, nearly 3 stacks of dark oak. That's good. That's good. That's healthy. I like it. I need to go get some sand, actually. Probably have sand inside of. I do not. I was gonna say inside the waterway beneath us, but I do not, apparently. That's okay, there's enough sand close by, right? Yippers. Well, that's kinda funky. Very unique building placement. Let's get 24. Good. So that'll be my sand pit for a little while until I've emptied it. So last time we found the usage of llamas, and we were honestly surprised by the usage of llamas. Because there is apparently a lot more than I was expecting. I hear him. I don't like him, I hear him. Thank you. Okay, so good timing for that axe to break. Still got the furnace. Move the furnace right there. Make it all. Gee, I think this works better. If we make this main floor chests to the roof kind of thing, we make a stairway down, then we can make the second floor underneath. That works, yeah. This. That. That's that. Don't need arrows. Do need doors though. Thank you. Hold on, please. Yeah, we'll put an actual block there. Thinking of using half slabs or pieces. I think I'm just gonna go proper, then 8 for that. Proper full blocks kind of thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. Door. 6. Yes, please. I still need to get the iron. make some iron tools and go back down into the mine shaft. This. Also need to make a couple iron pieces. That. That. You don't really need an iron axe to go into the mines, but I'm still using it. I think that looks nice. I think that looks very nice. Very clean. How nice that view is. That's a nice view. We're now completely safe. Still need armor. And then I can wear the gold boots. That's perfect. Remember, I was wearing a gold chestplate for so long because it was the only chestplate I had. So off to the mine we go, go, go. The mine we go. Oh, this is a fine day. Mandolia Kit Kat! Welcome to the party, as well as thank you for that follow. That's not Mandolia. That's Manolia. I read there being a D in there. Because I'm dumb. D stands for dumb. Just like how I was using up an iron pickaxe before I finished breaking the stone one. That is proof that I am not the smartest creature on Earth. I mean, like, I don't pretend to be. That's what I was talking about. Humans over, I guess you could say, exaggerating themselves. We'll see someone else's strife or luck or whatever, and we'll think that we are able to do the same thing. Whether or not we actually can is a debate for, or is a question for the time that it happens to us. If it happens to us. But still, we quite often think of that. Which might be why I like dark fantasy stories. I'm pretty well prefer dark fantasy to other genres. I like the idea of struggle and consequence to actions. As well as just the idea of the human aspect of, well, I guess that would be consequence, yeah. Like, I really enjoy dark fantasy. Things like I don't like the idea of, oh, you can triumph everything if you just have friends. Like, no. That's really dumb, please stop. Or, oh yes, now I've been sent to World X because God made a mistake, but hey, they made me overpowered. It's like, sure, do that, but grant, you know, actual, sincere consequences to actions. Another trope that I really don't like is how you can't just have appreciation. I find that in a lot of anime and manga, if you save a girl, you can't just be appreciated. You have to have them become immediately thirsty to I guess you could say the protagonist. It's like, that doesn't make sense. Like, yeah, sure, when people are when people are confused, they often make the correlating mistake that what they're feeling is attraction as opposed to appreciation, but still. But still. Oh, so that's where that came from. Bunch of good stuff, bunch of good stuff, love the good stuff. At least we have his... Thank you. Like, I know animes have tropes for a reason, what makes them somewhat interesting. All stories have tropes, blah blah blah. Can't get mad at anime. Can't get mad at anime for having nonsensical plot lines and blah 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 blah. It's like, I can get behind a bad shit plot line. I can get behind harem anime. But I can also dislike them if they're done poorly, and oftentimes they're done poorly. It's like, you're not actually attracted to this person, you're trying to express appreciation, what's messing up the communication. Or what you're attracted to is the image you've somehow built into your head, and not the person kind of thing. Which is fine, I guess, but you would think it would lead to strain on relationships. Like, wow, what is it? Like, a lot of the times, oh shit, he saved me, so now I'm, thirsty, for, only really attributes to, power fantasies, or the really low-class harem animes. Like, the ones you gotta shake your head at, being like, why has this ever been produced? What kind of degenerate actually likes these? I'll throw my hat in the ring and say, at least not me. I have yet to fall that far. Where'd the witch go? Oh, there's the witch. She got angry that I ran away. Nice. And like, I don't mind if I do, thank you. Thank you very kindly, mister. I don't know, I guess I'm just grumbled at the state of creation. Like, just how stagnant it is and how reliant on tropes people are nowadays. Like, I get it, people don't create what they want, they create what others... People don't create what they would like to see, they create the stuff that others would like to see. Or that has been proven to be good, but it's like, okay, yeah, I guess, but it's still bad. It doesn't change the fact that it's still bad. Head over to the zombies. It's a second dungeon, that's what it is. Well, that's convenient. Fuck the bats. Seriously, guy. Fuck them hard and fuck them long. That's a bunch of zombies. Like, seriously, fuck the bats. A lot. Again, I despise the bats in this game. Like, they functionally serve zero purpose. They have no mob drop. They don't have any loot drop, anything. Wait, this seems pretty... That was not sharp turn. Okay. I got scared for a second that there was going to be a dungeon here as well. Or whatever it's called, a mine shaft. Like, that seems pretty straight. I guess that wouldn't really scare me, but it was like, maybe. Oh, we even got melon seeds this time. That's nice. So yeah, there's one over there. Then this one is right behind a gift there, and like there. They're not that far away, in fact. If I cleared them out and cleared out the space between them, I could set up a pretty decent farm. Like, it wouldn't be the best, but since it's got 2 spawners, it's better than nothing. Is this the right way? Hoping so. Oh, I've not lit up all the pathways. That's kind of surprising. Okay. Okay, so those little areas or spots where my fortress reached. Nice, nice. Give me the good stuff. Give me the good stuff. Materials. Don't need golden apples. In fact, those ones are there. Saddles. Horse, saddle. Name tag. This. Nothing. This. Wood chest. This. Gravel, cobble. Not cobble. Cobble. Metal. Mob. And mobs. And farm. That's cool. Who's near my house? Get away from here. Ow, I say. Ow. No. I should make a side door to deal with this kind of shit. No. He's just... I need to build a fence to deal with this bullshit. He's just in front. There we go. There we go. There we go. So it takes 3 super strikes, but it only should take, what is that? Oh boy, that spooked me. That spooked me hard. That spooked me good and it spooked me hard. Get off my house. Thank you. Mobs this way. Can you throw a pearl through this gap? Yeah, I gotta test something real quick. Just real quick. Chest. Slab. Trap. Pearl. Okay, but just like that. Already go like that and that. At least for that. And then I'd still need another trap door. One like this. Actually, this. Oh, that is... Maybe not slabs, maybe stair. Maybe snow? I'm aiming too low or something. Oh, that is genius. Now it's not genius for me, but it is genius for everyone else. So, no. You know what I just learned? 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours.
Discovery 4 computers now have primary control of critical
This isn't a hardcore world. I didn't set it to be hard. I was so preoccupied with just ripping through it. I did not set it to be hardcore. This is just a regular world. That makes me so grumpled. Because when you join it, when you join in, it's supposed to be red. It's not red. It's not red. Grumble grumbles. That is my grundle. This is a different world that we died in. Yeah. If it wants to say or something like that, reload all chunks. I don't know why, but spectator mode seems to not work for me. Doesn't my llamas? But this was actually this world right here, because I want to get. So it's negative 9100307313213215820623. That is a good. It is a great seed, apparently. We spawned pretty close to here. We came here, we looted everything. We built our villager hall. So apparently trapdoors are a good way to keep villagers. This is a good thing to know. Now you know. Trapdoors are a good way to keep villagers. And they can even access their workbenches underneath trapdoors. Good thing to know. It's actually really cool because you can walk here but no other mobs are, so this is basically, aside from baby zombies, this is basically protection, pure protection right here. Iron golem that we built so we don't get hurt by accidentally punching them. Nether. Literally, it was look at your nether portal, turn around, there is nether fortress. Like that was just pure nether fortress. And then for down here, the world is apparently fading. But there was a big old mine shaft. Big mine shaft down there somewhere in the void space. So yeah, again, that is negative 910033215820620623. Okay, that was painful to learn. But we'll be back again soon. So thank you everybody for coming and watching and joining us today. If you like what you saw, how about check us out else, man? If you didn't, then oh well. Wait. What am I waiting on? I don't know what I'm waiting on. You mean look at the seat of the other place, or look at the seat of the... or the seat of this one? Like, as much as I would love to replay on the seed, it does cut away from the randomness. Like... oh, yeah. I could do that too, but again... Actually, wait a second. Wait a second. This. No. I don't know what popped up, if anything popped up. I don't know. Oh well, it doesn't matter. We've done this before, not recently. I've done a lot of hardcore worlds. I've done a lot of hardcore worlds. It's not fun. It's not fun. It's not fun to die. But it's okay. You know, it's A-okay. We'll just have to start with a new world. We'll just have to start with a new world. And you know what? That's okay. You know, it's the randomness, it's the unpredictability. Honestly, I have decent luck in these world generations. I usually either spawn pretty close to a village, or on my way to a village, I find boatloads of stuff. Like, boatloads. It's ridiculous how much I find. But it's okay. It is okay. So, thank everybody for coming and watching and joining us today. If you like what you saw, how about you check us out, Smile? If you didn't, then, oh well. Thank you so much, and have a great night.